Welcome back to SourceFED, I'm Reina Scully.
And I'm Steve Zaragoza.
Yesterday was a tragic day for Canada as a gunman shot and killed a soldier in a war memorial after engaging in a gunfight inside the Canadian Parliament building.
Now here's how everything went down.
On Wednesday morning at around 9:50 a.m., gunfire erupted at the National War Memorial in Ottawa. Of the two soldiers who were standing guard, one of them was gunned down. Unfortunately, the corporal died from his injuries.
Witnesses have described the shooter as a man with a scarf on his head holding a huge rifle. He then supposedly commandeered a vehicle at gunpoint and fled the scene.
At around 10 a.m., there were reports of a gunman entering the main Parliament building, which is only a quarter mile away. A hail of close-range gunfire resonated throughout the area.
About 20 shots within 10 seconds were heard, then a second round of shots were heard about a minute later. The building immediately went into lockdown. Prime Minister Harper was escorted to a safe location.
The shooting was over within minutes, resulting in the suspect being shot and killed by 58-year-old Sergeant-at-Arms Kevin Vickers.
Today, Prime Minister Harper honored Vickers as a hero for his great work.
The suspected gunman was identified yesterday afternoon. According to CNN, he was a convert to Islam and had a history of drug use before he converted.
CBC even reported that the suspect even had a record of drug arrests that go back a decade.
Authorities are still trying to understand the motive behind the gunman's attack, while many are pointing to terrorism.
In related news, earlier this week on Monday, a man was shot to death after running down and killing a Canadian soldier with his car. This was considered a potential threat to the country as the suspect was not only classified as radicalized, but he also converted to Islam about a year ago.
There are still many questions to be answered, and the nation's sense of security has been shattered. However, the Great White North remains strong and resolute.
Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper addressed the nation by saying, quote, "Let there be no misunderstanding. We will not be intimidated. Canada will never be intimidated."
Our hearts go out to the family and friends of the two soldiers who have lost their lives this week. I'm Reina Scully.
And I'm Steve Zaragoza.